Today's devotional, alongside my chicken friends, is about the cross of Jesus. And I watched a video last night on Instagram. This guy, no idea who he is, but he was just walking through that experience that Jesus went through. And what he said was, the passion of the Christ didn't even come close. He said that was cute. He's like, what they showed Jesus, getting whipped and tortured, that was cute compared to what actually happened. And what happened in the movie, if you've seen it, it's not cute. You watch it and you're like, oh my gosh. And the way they show him just, destroyed afterwards. It's not cute, but it still didn't come close to what actually happened. Isaiah, the guy in the video, Isaiah says he was unrecognizable if he was a male or a female, and he was naked. Naked, and they couldn't tell if he was a guy or a girl. It's like, what is that? You can't wrap your head around that. And I think about this. Number one, he did this for us because he loves us. And how often do we do nice things for people? Just at all. Let alone people who want to murder us or are murdering us. I'm sorry. Like, my thoughts are everywhere about this because it's really blowing my mind that Jesus went through that, then carried a cross. The guy in the video said his intestines were hanging out. And look, he wasn't there, right? So do we know if his intestines were hanging out? I don't know. But we can say with a pretty high degree amount of certainty that most likely it was. When you're ripped with cat o' nine tails and those metal claws, literally like this, that grab your skin and rip it, and you're whipped with that over and over and over, something's gonna happen, man. There's only so much flesh and muscle there, covering up what's on the inside. And so it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And I just... crazy. So, yeah, and then he carried a cross. So today's devotion. Sorry, I'm kind of just still pondering it, as you can tell, as I'm thinking about this. But today's devotional is really just about that, man. That Jesus did that for us. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was destroyed for us. And he did that willingly because he loves us. There's no words, really. I get to this point in this thought process and I just get stuck. And the only thing I can think is, who am I? Who am I that I think anything good about myself? And not that I should think lowly of me. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like, sometimes I have this view of myself that's so much higher than it actually needs to be. I'm just realizing how much more and more, I'm realizing more and more how much looking like Jesus is the best thing. There's nothing better than looking more and more like Jesus and acting more and more like Jesus. If every single one of us were to be thrown into that situation, seeing Jesus go through that, just put yourself there. Imagine just seeing a friend of yours or just a stranger just getting whipped and whipped and whipped. You'd want to help. And then watching them carry something heavy, you'd want to help. At least I would want to help. And the only thing I could think is, how are you doing this? How are you doing this? I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, anyways. I don't know who all is going to see this and what you guys are going to think. My devotional is not anything other than that. Just mind-boggling thoughts toward that. So, anyways, love y'all.